You may have noticed, if you've been following along, that there's some odd behaviors happening in our slideshow that weren't happening in the initial example that we had. One is that when we expand the browser beyond a certain size, the forward and back buttons disappear. Also, when we hover over it and then move our cursor off of it, the arrows don't change at all. In the previous example, they would automatically hide and come back in when we would hover. So what's happening here? Well, the problem is that I misunderstood the role of the Flexslider class. I assumed that the only thing it did was gave us a selector to apply the slideshow to. But if we inspect one of these elements to figure out why it might be hiding, we'll see that these styles are being pulled in from flexslider.css. If we click on it to take a look, and we kind of scroll around a little bit, we'll end up seeing that there are multiple styles tied in with .flexslider, or the Flexslider class. So because we haven't applied that class to our slideshow, we're not getting some of the behaviors that we're going to expect. So let's adjust that. I'm going to go back to our code here, and I'm going to grab our slideshow, and I'm actually going to, at this point, move it up to the top of the page to make it a little bit easier to work with. So I'll paste it in right after the opening body tag. And let's add Flexslider to the classes here. We'll save it and refresh in the browser and scroll up to the top. And now we'll see the behavior that we're looking for. So if we expand out, the navigation will hide, but then we can hover over to make it show again. And then as it gets small, the forward and back navigation become more permanent, but we can still hover over them to change the opacity.